even being a reflection of how things are showing up for you, right? That was the thought.
Yeah. So in layman's terms, what is human design? Just for
Human
the
design
nutshell.
is your blueprint, right? It gives you a shortcut to, I believe, and a lot of us believe, that we are not just here randomly. We were given a divine purpose for our life here. We were given a unique set of skills and gifts and traits that no other human being on the planet has the exact same combination of things like you do. With that comes some challenges as
Unique
well.
challenges that only you go through that nobody else does too.
Yeah. But it's all part of, that's all part of the purpose. It's all part of the journey, right? Figuring out how you overcome those challenges, how you interact with the challenges. And a lot of times going through intense challenges are what helps you be able to serve and help more people, because you've been through it and you know how to overcome, how to come through the other side. So it helps give you a message of inspiration that other people can have.
In the Christian world, you'd call it a Christ. And so inside of my little world, it would be training people into learning how to be the title of a Christ, holding the Christ consciousness. In the Buddhic world, it'd be becoming a Buddha. So holding the peace and holding the non-judgment and holding all those things to be a walking, talking meditation, or a Christian, a walking, talking prayer at all times. Well, that's kind of what human design is.
Yeah, it gives you like just a shortcut to seeing your blueprint and what are my unique skills and talents and things I bring to the world that not everybody has the same unique set of gifts. Everyone is different. Everyone's chart, everyone's unique set of blessings is different than every other human on the planet, which is a beautiful thing, I think. Yeah. So that's part of the overall mission is how can we help more people tap into their true purpose? And of course that fits with the affordable housing mission, because if you're always stuck in survival mode, you don't have time or the luxury of tapping into your true purpose because you're just trying to get food on the table and make it through a day.
Red eye survival.
Right. So I think this is all part of, helping us all evolve as humanity to bring our better gifts, our highest gifts to expression, because that helps not only us be more healthy, it helps our families be happier and healthier and more successful. It helps our communities, and then it all ripples out. It's a ripple effect. So
if somebody wanted to get their human design, they would need three things.
Just need 3 pieces of information. So like if you've ever done like a Myers-Briggs personality test, it gives you a lot of insights, but it's based on a series of questions and you get one of 16 possible combinations of things. It's helpful, but it's not anywhere near as detailed, and it could be skewed depending on what day and how you feel when you take the test. You might answer questions differently. So human design is like that on like an epic exponential level. So you only need 3 pieces of information. You need your birth date, birth time, and location. Time is sometimes tricky for people. Ask your mom. Your mom most likely knows.
Hopefully.
If you can't ask your mom, or if your mom doesn't know for whatever reason, there's various reasons. Like Afa was adopted, so he didn't know his time. I had to go through, and there's a process you can go through to figure out the time, or at least the closest time possible to figure out your correct chart. And that's what I did for him. And we were able to do that.
You just reverse engineered it.
Yeah.
And found that which one of these descriptions matches my personality the strongest.
Because it only changed like a certain number of times throughout the day. So you can, if you have you can figure it out. If you have the time, it just makes it a lot easier. Yeah. If you can't ask your mom, or your mom doesn't know, your birth certificate normally has it. Not all of them do, but a lot of them do. So if you have your birth date, your birth time, your birth location, then I can run your chart, and then we can set up a Zoom. And then our idea is to go through and have a little interview, ask like maybe 10 questions, and just let you talk about things in your life, about things you like, about things you're passionate about, and then run an analysis and see the words you use most commonly, and are those actually matching up your chart or not? Partly because I'm curious. We're curious. And partly because this could be a really interesting diagnostic and see how alignment are you in the words you're using all the time? Because that's going to help determine where's your focus a lot of the time. The things you think about all the time are going to probably be the most common words that are coming out of your mouth. So
period.
We think it'll be really interesting.
So it's really interesting. In human design, it gives you like a map of where your purpose, where your design, and it fits really well. And like when Aurea did it for me, the best words is shockingly accurate.
Yeah.
I was shocked. I'm not even playing, because it was like one sentence after another was saying things that I knew a piece about myself, but I never heard it like that ever again. It just went paragraph by paragraph. So for me, it was just shockingly accurate, which was kind of crazy to me. But the other side of things is, it gives you these gates that you can look at to get your highest potential. So each one of these gates has negative words, it has positive words, and then it has super positive words.
Like the most ideal,
this is your divine design, perfect God working through you, in you, as you, with you, all that. Like the best of the best of the best. And so the basic idea of this test is we want to record you on Zoom for like 10 questions. For 45 minutes, we want to see where your language is. And then when you give us the time of your birth, your location, and what day you were born, go check your birth certificate. Usually has a time on there. Then we're going to record it, and then we're going to use data and figure out what words you use the most.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go check out your chart, which this is your most ideal, perfect chart. And we're going to see if your words are negative, positive, or extreme, like divinity positive type words, is your most frequent words that matches your design.
Yeah, where they're lining up with the actual blueprint on your chart that you were born with,
and we're hoping
was given to you. So I think it's going to be really interesting. We did have, initially we put out a call to test it out with a few people, and we had a couple people respond.
So congratulations to
Sandy
Wood.
Patricia, whom we know, she's a supporter from our dinners, and Dharma, who is a friend of mine from a local networking group.
Sweet.
So they all said they were interested in doing this experiment with us and see how it lines up. So we'll keep you posted how this all goes. I think it's going to be really interesting to see what the data shows us when I cross-reference everything. And, if anyone else is interested, then you can let us know. I'll probably start up like a wait list.
We got two other people that are interested, but we need to get these 3 Zooms
out of the way
together and go from A to Z. And then we're starting a waiting list. So.
Right. So if you're interested in it, then we can talk about that. And then, I think it'd be really interesting to see and start collecting data and see how it's matching up for people. And, I think it'd be really interesting.
It'd be the most ideal is if after 45 minutes, we transcribe all the words that you use. We use the data to filter out what words you're using the most, the medium and the whatever, from top to bottom. Then we match it to your design.
Yeah.
And if you are using your highest words with your chart, you're done.
You should be good to go.
You're amazing.
Right?
You're going to change the whole world.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you're slightly off,
then I can give you some suggestions for like minor tweaks. Then we can maybe even, I'm thinking then we test out, like if just changing your language and the word you're intentionally using is going to somehow shift the patterns.
Absolutely will.
Or just changing your focus to more what is more in alignment. And then for anyone who doesn't know, like I've studied this for a long time. I discovered this is probably about 7 years. I think I'm hitting my 7th year this year with this. And I dived in pretty deep with studying. I actually completed a certification program with BG5, which is the branch of the International Human Design School that focuses more on how your human design impacts your business and your interpersonal relationships. So it's business and it's also like how you are in partnerships and groups. So I can look at people with their individual charts and alignment, but then also I can compare when you're with other people, how that affects things in a group or in a business, how that changes things, because it changes based on the number of people involved, and there's different elements that are helpful when you start getting into groups and partnerships and things like that. So I'm not just pulling random things off the internet.
I started 5 minutes ago.
I've done a lot of study on this. So, caveat, like people like to use AI, and we use those tools for certain things.
Yeah.
But you have to be very careful when you're using those tools, because it picks up patterns and it tells you things, but it doesn't have the in-depth layered knowledge that some people that have studied this for a long time do. So you can ask ChatGPT some things about human design and it'll give you some things, but just be careful. I'm just saying with that, because it can give you like inaccurate, and I've asked it things before and it just makes things up. It'll be like gate 42 is blah. I'm like, that is not even what that is. That is not even remotely right. And then it'll try to argue and tell you it's right. And I'm like, no, that's not right. And then finally it'll admit, okay, you're right. I shouldn't have made an assumption. Blah.
But
so yeah, just be careful if you want to play around on your own.
We're just way cooler. Okay. We're just way better in person.
I've done it.
You guys know us.
I've done it the hard way. I've actually learned a lot of things. So I would be curious to learn more about.
Let me throw you my little background with her credentials. And I think most of you guys know me as Indigenous, Hawaiian, Chansi, ukulele, just Christian background, Mormon background, knocking on doors for Jesus for 2 years background, Bible through and through, metaphysician, I am, Mount Shastanite, Lemurianite.
It's quite an eclectic range.
Yeah, just an all-encompassing spirituality, wholesome background. And so together we're going to figure out that the term Christ, the term Buddha, and the term human design, you're going to figure out that these all mean the same thing. It means you're in alignment, that God is working with you and through you. Where if you say something out of your mouth, that usually means that you're thinking about it a lot. And if you're thinking about it a lot, that means your focus is on it a lot. And if you focus on something and you have emotion pumping it and your just momentum is going in there, it's going to come out of your mouth a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
That's why we say the same thing over and over and over. And you can tell where someone's vibration is at. Did you know frequency is what you are currently frequently seeing? So when people ask what frequency are you at? If you frequently see drama in your life,
then that's what you're
I bet you're talking about it. I bet your face that you're thinking about it a lot and you're saying words that attract drama. I bet you that. Also, if your frequency is high vibrational, if you eclectic of people all around, circles in every circle, up and down, left and rights, and forgiveness all over the place, and God work through you, well, then that's your frequency. Abundance, prosperity, prominence, omnipresence, that's your frequency. And so a Christ, a Buddha, a Bodhisattva, and someone that's in perfect alignment with their human design, I promise their thoughts, their focus, and their words are right on the money. And so we're here, going to be doing the same thing for the next few decades. So, choose this. It's way easier. Congratulations to you three.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so I'm going to finalize the list of questions. We're going to get our schedules and everything lined up.
We're going to tag you inside of this video, your name, so that you can get back. And then we're going to set up a time for you guys. We're going to start a waiting list for everybody else that knows our face in every other networking group that we are in. You want to be on the waiting list? Say, I want to be on the waiting list. Watch the first 3 that we can put together, and then we'll have a better one for you. This is also going to automatically go into you're giving permission that we're going to be able to post the Zoom call.
Yeah, we need to be able to share the information. That's part of the reason of we're doing
reviews, 5-star rating, blah, 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 blah.
And if you're not okay with that, if you want it to be all private and not shared, then that's okay. But the goal is we also want to be able to report back what we're learning from this.
Yeah. So, that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it doesn't cost you anything.
Right.
So far. So you're blessed.
So far.
Okay. Because later on, when this little thing happens, yeah. So get in while it's hot.
Yeah, I mean, I have done a pretty extensive.
$25,000. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
But I mean, I've done
250,000. Every time she says something, I'm just gonna add a zero.
He's just gonna keep at. I'm just
2.5. Love and light. Peace.